Hello and welcome to the draft analysis for Season 1 of the LuxuryBall division in the Spear Pillar Draft Association, SPDA. Uh, this is not a whole new league in terms of like from Puddle. It's just a new rebranding, and it looks amazing, honestly. So yeah, as you can see, I also have kind of a new logo here. Shout out to Shiro and them for that. And a lot of these assets for this draft analysis are coming from Kioma, so shout out to him. All great people, all doing a great job. So in this draft, I had the what is it, 16th pick. So really no reason to make any kind of plans until my pick comes up and see what's available. Luckily for me, the something that looks fun and something that's pretty commonly seen together was available. So was able to pick them back to back, and I had to wait forever to get back to me. That's just kind of how it is with wheel picks. So moving on, we'll move on to my first pick here. First up, we got the all great Slowking-Galar here. Really good, it's very good grounded poison. If you know much about this thing, you can probably see where this team's going. Especially since I have Chilly Reception now, Regenerator. Very good 1-2 there. Serious Medicine is another ability, but it's more of a doubled ability, I think, so I don't think it'll be used anytime soon. But he's a very bulky mon. Absolute great, like fighting type switch in because of I think it 4 times resist fighting, right? Yes, it does. It does 4 times resist fighting, and I can just Chilly Reception out right back into another mon. So as you know, I already mentioned Chilly Reception, so very good kind of pivot move. Sets up snow for a couple turns, and we move our day along. And to take advantage of that snow, my second pick was Excalibur here. Look at this monster. Very strong. No boost defense, I believe. So his defense gets a bit better. Special defense is a little less than great, but it's not bad. Yeah, raises the defensive ice type Pokemon. Perfect. So yeah, but with a defensive boost, Dragon Dance, Thermal's change means I can't be burnt, but also I can run Ice Body for a little bit of healing here and there if I really wanted to. And not the fastest in the world, but with one Dragon Dance, it's pretty good. And with like Icicle Spear, Earthquake, there ain't much that's gonna be standing up to this thing. So it's gonna be a fun time. Very strong mon. Newest pseudo, and I haven't actually got a chance to use it. I haven't really seen it like really pop off with anything yet, but we'll see how that works out here for me. It's gonna be cool to see these mons in the game though. So next on my list, I kind of kept building on defense plus some offense here, and I got a better, really good Water Fairy in Primarina. So once again, Water Fairy is just a great defensive typing. It is only weak to like what? Poison, Electric, Grass, which hardly anything immune to Dragon, which is nice. It's a good mon. Once again, I'm kind of lacking speed so far, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Choice specs, Primarina can really hurt a team badly if it doesn't have a good switch in. And with I can either run Torrent for a little boosted water moves at low health, or Liquid Voice for like a water type hyper voices and other such things. And then, so that was my third pick. So my fourth pick was my Steel types. So you got my nice dragon fairy steel king there, with 2 of them counting as a fire water core. So once again, another very bulky mon and Heatran, very good defensively. Magma Storm is a really good attack. I'll probably miss half of them, but that's neither. We'll deal with that when we get there. Also, very weak to the ground, but which is a kind of a concern at this point for my team. But we'll work on that later. Flash Fire, so I can be a little bit of fire immunities here or there for my Ice Snow team. Yeah, and then got Flame Body for anyone that wants to click U-turn or like a physical move against me. I might be able to burn them. Air Balloon probably a popular item this for me here because it is 4 times weak to ground. But yeah, very good mon, very good bulky mon. So I feel like I have 3 really good defensive mons here in Slowking, Primarina, and Heatran that cover each other very well together. Like a grass type move ain't doing crap to this mon. Electric type move, it'll probably hurt it pretty well, but it does decent switching. I got some other things for electric type moves, so it's not too important. It's immune to poison, so I feel like Primarina and Heatran here are very good together. And with Slowking here too, it's also nice. So next up, we got a Terra Captain and Flygon. Our ground dragon. Our Terras are Steel, Normal, and Fire. Steel is just a good defensive typing. Breathless Fairy, and Ice. So that'd be a nice little switch around on them, if necessary. So this is my current fastest mon at 100 speed, which is a little concerning. Normal is for like the possibility of running like a Choice Specs Boom Burst set. And Fire is there to like prevent a potential Will-O-Wisp into things. For like my Dragon Dance sets and stuff like that. Pretty cool mon. I never really got to use it, so I'm excited for that. Do I have any replay? I do not think I have any doubles from any of my previous leagues here on this roster, so that's also exciting. But I think this should be a fun mon to use. We'll definitely see how it goes. Next, we got our Blush Rush mon here with Titan. Look at that HP stat, absolute bulky monster. So it's not a Terra Captain because our league does have a ban on this thing in terms of Terra Captain wise. So if I wanted to use it as Terra Captain, I would not be allowed to use Belly Drum at all. And I figured I'd rather you have the ability to use Belly Drum than to be a Terra Captain. So I think it should be a lot of fun again. Slush Rush mon with Belly Drum. Get into a good spot. Get +4. And go from there. Ice Shard would be nice for any kind of priority need. Should provide most things in the world with max HP. That's a freaking bulky mon here. With max HP, it goes up to 544, which is really nice. As I said, it has Ice Shard, Avalanche for lower, Ice Crash for potential flinches. A bunch of other cool moves. I think it's a pretty heavy mon. I'm not sure off the top of my head there, but it has knockoff too. That's nice. So yeah, a lot of cool moves. It's really strong mon. It's gonna be a lot of fun to use too. Next, we got our Thundurus here. This is my one of my speed pickups for the draft. It does have Prankster, which should be fun to use because it does have some setup options. And I think it also gets Tailwind and stuff. So it should be fun. So like bulk up nasty plot setup for I can get prankster off that. Substitute taunt. That's a fast taunt Thunderwave. Really like a fun mod to use here. It's one of my faster mons on my team, believe it or not, somehow, some way. And I can run it either physically and or especially because honestly 115 attack is not bad at all. That's not a bad attack stat at all if necessary. And especially I got a lot of good moves here. I think it's a very good mon. Should be a lot of fun to use again. Well, go from there. A little less bulky, so I'm gonna have to rely on some of the earlier mons for more bulk. It also gets Defiance, so people not a little bit of a intimidate during repellent for like a Backcalibur or Flygon sets possibilities. Next up, we got another Defiant mon in Bisharp. So this thing good. Sadly, once again, it can't Terra, so I can make it a Terra Captain, but I can still Sword Stance and Sucker Punch my way through things. With a Violite, this thing will be bulky as all hell, hard to take down. If you want to click fighting move against me, I'm more than happy to go to Glow King. If you want to can't intimidate me easily. Iron Head's a pretty good move, among other things. I don't think there. Does this thing get I don't know if this thing gets Stealth Rocks or not. It does get Stealth Rocks, so it's a possibility there. Taunt again, Throat Chop for I think it's good Thunder Wave too. Interesting. Very interesting mon. A lot you can do with it. A lot of fun here to have. If you have. It probably won't ever be special, because that's just a waste of everyone's time. But I like it. Should be a lot of fun. Next up, we got another next secondary Terra Captain in Braviary, with a Terra the Ground Fighting Fairy. Ground is just because more than likely people want to click electric moves against flying types. So it is what it is. Pretty bulky mon, has 100 health, pretty good, really good attack, decent speed. I do think it gets agility, I'm not 100% sure. It does, acrobatics, brave bird. Very good physical mon. Kind of the difference, kind of the opposite of the Hisuian version, which I had last season in Master Ball, which was a lot of fun as a Terra Captain, to be honest with you. Actually a bit stronger, goes a bit faster and at higher attack. So Terra Fighting is nice for like potential. I think this thing is close combat. It's a defogger, so it can easily be a nice hazard removal for things for my multitude of ice and flying types. Bulk up seems fun. Home Claw seems fun. Got nice recovery and roost. Another Tailwind user U-turn for some prior momentum. Yeah, looks like a lot of fun. By the way, you may have noticed this already, but I kind of forgot to mention it. We no longer need a Stab Terra typing for our Terra Captains. So that's why you're seeing Ground Fighting Fairy and not being like a normal or flying type involved in that. So yeah, that's the reason for that. Next up, we got Frostmoss. This thing, once again, banned from being a Terra Captain, which, whatever, sucks, but it will deal with it. It might end up being something completely different here at some point, just because I'm kind of Bellswalk's freak with this thing. I might look around for something that's something else on the ladder. It does get defog, though. Let's be honest, we're hardly ever going to do that together. Ever going to do that? I don't think I've really ever seen one use this thing, so I'm kind of. So it should be a lot of fun to use. think it's 5 points, yeah. So there's some stuff in here at 5 points I can get over it. So we'll see. Pretty high special attack, little speed, but it's a Quiver Dance mon, so comes in, Quiver Dances, and with Ice Scales, it's very good. Ice Scales is a great ability. So yeah. Next on our list, we got our last pick of the draft, and Strika. This is our fastest mon on our team, believe it or not. It does have some cool abilities in Sap Zipper, Motor Drive, and Lightning Rod, so I can increase my speed organically with, say, Electric type by switching into Electric type moves. A little weak on the attacking side and defensive side, but it should be got as things they can do. It has pretty immunity boosting thing, so if I want to run special attack, I'm going to run Lightning Rod. But this thing does get a pretty strong, pretty good special moves and like Discharge, Overheat. It does get Terra Blast, but I don't. This isn't one of my Terra Captains. Thunderbolt, Thunder, Volt Switch. But it's pretty fun. We'll see what I might do here every now and again. We'll see what I can do with this thing. It seems like I haven't used it before, so it can't be too much different from Electivire though, right? A little less attack, but a bit faster. So we'll go from there. So yeah, that is the team for the season. I'm looking forward to it. Got a lot of fun people to play this time around. And yeah, hoping for a good season. Really don't got much more to say about the team. As you can see on the side there, there's the whole team. Once again, should be a fun season. I'm looking forward to it. It starts the week of the 14th. So, it first game's the week of the 14th, so that means the week after that, the first game comes out. I'll probably throw these up on Wednesdays. I'll try to get them up on Wednesdays. For, I think there'd be weekly watch together with Kaz on his Twitch. So, go check him out, and that'd be a lot of fun. Should be a good time there. That's pretty much about it for again. So yeah, I'll see you guys in like a week or so. See you then.